Good afternoon, Cross Timbers. Today is Friday, November 10th. I am Destiny Ross, and today's stories include a rundown of Tarleton sporting events this weekend, a new sleeping law, rallies over pollution in Germany, and many more coming up next on Texan TV News. In campus news, we go to Chris Gibbons for a list of upcoming sporting events this weekend.
The Tarleton State University football team will be playing 8th-ranked Texas A&M Commerce this weekend at Memorial Stadium. The game's start time has been moved from 7 p.m. to 2 p.m. in order to give fans plenty of time to make their way over to Wisdom Gym to watch the basketball team take on University of Colorado at Colorado Springs at 7 p.m. This is Chris Gibbons reporting for Texan TV News.
The Stephenville Empire Tribune reports that the Cross Timbers Fine Arts Council will be opening a new exhibit of artwork featured by Tarleton State University's very own Shelby Culberson. Shelby obtained her fine arts degree at Tarleton and is planning to pursue a master's degree in fine arts. Her artwork will appear at the Fine Arts Council on December 30th at Stephenville Senior Citizens Center. Come and see her artwork that Culberson says was inspired by abandoned vehicles in rural Texas. Dallas police say they arrested a 15-year-old boy on Thursday around 1 p.m. for the capital murder of 27-year-old Gabrielle Simmons. The mother of 6 was killed during the robbery Monday night. She was killed right before she was left to finish her workday. Several tips from the public helped police identify and find the teen suspect. Police found him just a few blocks north of the Dollar General. They said he was arrested without incident. Police say the shooter walked up to Simmons and demanded all the money in the cash register. She followed his orders and put the money in his gym bag, but she was still fatally shot. Police said the gunman shot her, grabbed the till, and ran out. But police say Simmons still managed to hit the alarm, causing the store doors to shut automatically. As the shooter was trying to escape, he dropped his bag filled with the money and left the scene. Police are still investigating if the teen suspect had any accomplices. In national news, now for national and international news from the Associated Press. Republicans are discussing a new tax law in Congress. We go to Associated Press with more on the story.
This is it. This is a very important and special moment for our country.
In what could be the first sweeping change to the tax code in 3 decades, House Republicans on Thursday unveiled a plan that slashes the corporate tax rate, lowers taxes for most Americans next year, but limits many cherished deductions for homeowners and families. The proposal would also add $1.5 trillion to the nation's debt over 10 years, abandoning fiscal discipline as Republicans scramble to secure a legislative achievement for President Donald Trump.
Is nothing more important to our economy.
And secure a political win ahead of the midterm elections.
So the political will among the members here in the House, as shown by the members of the Ways and Means Committee, is ironclad to get this done, because if we don't do this, we will not get the kind of economic potential that we know we can reach.
Here's how it breaks down. House Republicans say the tax system would be simplified, allowing most people to file their returns on a postcard-sized form. The plan would shrink the number of tax brackets from 7 to 4, with respective rates of 12%, 25%, 35%, and 39.6% for the wealthiest earners. The standard deduction almost doubles to $12,000 for individuals, $24,000 for families. And the child tax credit increases from $1,000 to $1,600, though the $4,000 per child exemption would be repealed. On net, the plan could ultimately mean tax increases for many upper-middle-income families. Wealthy Americans would benefit from the repeal of the alternative minimum tax, a higher bracket aimed at high-income earners. It would also phase out the inheritance tax on multi-million-dollar estates. The corporate tax rate would be slashed from 35% to 20%, something Republicans and Trump argue would improve U.S. economic competitiveness. The Tax Writing Ways and Means Committee will work on finalizing the proposal next week, and the GOP's ambitious timetable to get a bill to Trump by Christmas faces numerous roadblocks. Democrats have repeatedly complained the plan was too favorable to business and the wealthy, and it's also causing anxiety for some House Republicans and a few in the Senate, which is intent on writing its own bill. Robert Bumstead, Associated Press.
In international news, protesters in Germany are rallying against pollution. More on the story by the Associated Press.
What do we want? Climate justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want?
Thousands of demonstrators joined a climate change protest in the German city of Bonn on Saturday. Save the Climate, Stop Coal was the motto of the demonstrators in the host city of the 2017 UN Climate Conference. Germany likes to portray itself as a leader in the fight against global warming, while Merkel's reputation as the climate chancellor was partially built on her pivotal role she played during past negotiations. If Germany fails to meet its own emission targets as current predictions state, critics say that this would send a wrong signal to the rest of the world.
In sports, the Tarleton football team has accepted an invite to play in the first ever Corsicana Bowl. This is the first time in 4 years that Tarleton has been selected for a postseason game. The game will be held at Tiger Stadium in Corsicana, Texas on December 2nd at noon. Tarleton's opponent for the game has yet to be decided. Now the weather. The high for today is expected to be 66 with temperatures dropping to 48 later in the day. There is a 10% chance of rain with winds reaching up to 7 miles per hour. This has been a production of Texan TV News, a product of Texan News Service from the Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas. Watch us live on Apogee Channel 2.1 in the dorms and at 12:30 weekdays. If you live off campus, tune into Northland Cable Channel 9. You can follow the Texan News Service on Facebook and Twitter, and check out our website at www.texannews.net for all your latest local, state, national, and international news. Today's broadcast was produced by Chris Gibbons, Seth Gonzalez, and Joel Stroud. Have a wonderful day, Texans.